My boss fired me just days before my retirement benefits kicked in after 29 years of service. But later that night, I made one simple phone call that made him collapse on the floor. My name's Mark, I'm 64, and for 29 years, I kept Alderson Manufacturing alive. I was the guy fixing the boilers at 2:47 a.m., crawling through server rooms when the air conditioning failed, training every rookie who walked in. I never called in sick, never once said no when they needed me. 4 days before my retirement benefits, worth over $2,000 a month for life, were supposed to vest, my boss, Brandon, called me into the glass-walled conference room. He didn't even look up from his laptop. We're restructuring. Hope there's no hard feelings. Just business, just business. After nearly 3 decades of loyalty, I was nothing but a cost to trim. He slid over a manila folder with my termination papers already printed. I unclipped my badge, worn smooth from years of swiping, and dropped the heavy ring of master keys into his hand. Keys to every door in the building. He didn't even thank me. I walked out past cubicles full of people I'd trained, not one daring to look me in the eye. The break room smelled of burnt coffee like it always did at 3:15 p.m., and for the first time in 29 years, I didn't sit at my usual table. That night, I spread the paperwork across my kitchen table. Something felt off. According to them, I had 29 years and 10 months of service. But my pay stubs, everyone carefully filed in a shoebox my late wife insisted I keep, showed 29 years and 11 months. 4 days shy of the pension I'd been promised. My stomach dropped. This wasn't coincidence. They'd timed it perfectly. I thought about calling Brandon, demanding he fix the mistake. But I remembered how smug he looked when he said, just business. He wouldn't fix it. He wanted me gone. Then I remembered Linda Morris. She'd run HR for over a decade before retiring last year. Always played by the book. I still had her number. My hands shook as I dialed. She answered on the second ring. Mark? I already heard what they did. I laid it all out. Dates, documents, Brandon's memo last month about service record accuracy. She listened. Then her voice hardened. Mark, what they did isn't just cruel. It's illegal. You kept everything? Every pay stub, every memo. My wife always told me to good, she said. Tomorrow, we're going to the Department of Labor. By Friday, investigators already had Brandon's emails. Turns out I wasn't alone. 3 other employees had been cut weeks before their benefits vested. Men in their 60s, all called legacy costs in spreadsheets. Brandon and the new HR director called it proactive workforce management. The investigators called it benefit fraud. That's when I made the phone call that changed everything. Not to Brandon, not to the company lawyer, to the Department of Labor's criminal division, confirming I'd testify. Monday morning, my phone buzzed. Brandon's voice was shaky. Mark, maybe we miscalculated. Let's work this out. No need to involve outsiders. But it was already too late. Federal agents raided the office that afternoon. By 11 p.m., the news showed Brandon being led out in handcuffs, pale and stumbling, while agents carried out boxes of files. The emails were damning. He'd written my name 6 times in the past 3 months, always tied to pension savings. Remember when he said it was nothing personal? Turns out it was very personal. 3 weeks later, my pension was reinstated in full, backdated, plus $200,000 in damages. My legal fees were covered too. As for Brandon, he collapsed when he realized his own future was gone. Wire fraud, conspiracy, and federal charges. The man who told me it was just business will be spending the next few years learning how business works from behind bars. Sometimes all it takes is one phone call.